congratulations on an incredible win right there.
Thank you.
Out of the timeout, with 22 seconds left, what do you draw up, and how much trust do you have Jay Ivey in this situation?
I mean, ball in his hands, in space. Not too many guys that can stay in front of him in this league. I don't care who it is, how good you are defensively. If he's got space and time, he's going to get to his spot. Thought he did a great job, obviously, getting to that spot. And then, those are shots that he works on and getting it to go and helping us win the game. But for me, it wasn't just that last shot. He was phenomenal to start the game and for all of his minutes, setting the tone, attacking when he needed to be aggressive. But I thought he did an unbelievable job of playing the complete floor tonight, making sure his teammates were involved, getting us organized. I think that was just from a point guard perspective, that was a huge step for J.I. tonight.
Yeah, a lot is made of Cade not being in the lineup, and we talked about other guys stepping up. But for a guy like J.I. to assume that role, assume the pressure, and understand that he's going to get the majority of the attention from opposition, what equips him to be able to handle those situations?
He's a good basketball player, for one, and I hate to oversimplify it, but he's got belief in himself because he works his tail off. You know what I mean? He spends so much time on the floor and in the film room, just trying to become a better basketball player. And then his teammates are there to support him. He knows he's not out there by himself. Guys want to see him be successful. They want to help him as much as they can. But he's a tireless worker. And so when you put in that much time, it gives you the confidence that you can do the job.
16 minutes for a star in his debut. What did you like from him, and what did you see that made you want to close the end of the game?
Well, I just know what he's capable of defensively. Again, put him in a challenging position, to be in the game and, that late in the game, your first time back and have to do the things defensively that we wanted him to do. And I think he was really successful at it because he just played in a position of comfort, right, and did what he's comfortable doing. I thought he was really good at pushing the ball. He made some great plays to his teammates to get them some wide open looks and easy buckets. He initiated some offense for us. So I think he was really, really good overall, and the more comfortable he gets, the better he's going to be, obviously.
What was different in Jalen during tonight? Because over the last two games he struggled, but tonight from the opening tip, it seemed like he was more aggressive and more assertive on both ends of the court.
Yeah, I think that was his mindset. He was attack-minded to start the game. Putting the ball on the floor, getting all the way to the basket, defensive rebound and pushing it. So I thought he just did a great job of setting the tone for us and helped us get off to that great start.
Coach, with so many of these late game finishes, as a coach, is there any kind of enjoyment for you with these kind of late game chess matches?
No, not at all. It's misery. No, it is. It's part of what we do, and it helps you become a better coach and a better basketball team, so I'm all for it.
We use the expression a lot. We use the expression a lot, overcome adversity, and that happens within a game, within the season. But for tonight in particular, I think of the jump ball with Fertile and Stewart and the Calder's way, whatever, and you get the tag. Crowd gets into it. What kind of adversity and the offensive rebounding that they had tonight? What's some of the adversity you guys overcame tonight that you can learn from? But
I think you said it all, right? You give up 23 offensive rebounds. Typically, that's hard to overcome, and then throw in 10 more team rebounds. A team that shot 104 shots compared to our 76 shots because of that. That's hard to overcome. And we have to be better. And it's not just one guy. It's not just our big guys. Our big guys are doing so much to protect the rest of the guys on the floor that our smalls have to do a better job of coming in and protecting them. So again, things we can learn, things we can get better from. But to hold them to 20 points in the fourth quarter, our defense was elite down that stretch and gave us an opportunity to win, and ultimately we did. That was it. All of it, right? I think he played a complete basketball game tonight, and he's good enough to do it again and again. Yeah, he's just got to trust it like he does and keep putting the confidence in the work that he's put in. Appreciate y'all.
Just Jalen Durden and the help side defense that you showed tonight, the 4 blocks, being able to also help off his man and get back and defend his guy successfully.
Well, our bigs are the anchor of our defense, and we trust in them to protect. And I think he's doing a great job of learning how to use his 2'9" to be a rim protector, challenging shots, and those things. Appreciate you.